Hey guys, it's Miss Art, and I want to show you how to make a personal crest out of clay. So the first thing you have to do is sketch an idea of what symbols you want on your personal crest. You have to have 4 symbols. You can have more, but you have to have 4. The other thing you need to know is that everything, all the symbols that you have on here have to pop up. They have to stick out. If you do any kind of letters, they need to be block letters like these. They have to be shapes that you could eventually paint inside. So anyway, here's my idea that I'm going to be doing today. Here's another example of one that I made. This is much bigger, but I took that and then I traced it onto a piece of clay, and then it eventually came out like this. And you can see I've got 4 symbols and that they stick out. Let me turn it sideways so you can see how they're popping up off the surface. So like that. So here's how we do it. So on that piece of paper, you're going to sketch your ideas. This is where it's okay to mess up, make mistakes, scribble stuff out, draw on top of things, etc. Okay? Then when you get done with that, go and show your sketches to me, and then I will approve it, and then I would give you your slab, and then you take your shield or your crest here, make sure it's fitting on the slab, and then take a pencil or a paper clip and start dragging it on the outline of the crest, not the symbols, just this outline. Now, if you want to do something fancy with this and change the shape of it a little bit, fine, do it. This is just to give you a guideline. If you want to make this curved instead, do it. That's what's fun about art. You can make some other choices. So then when I pull it up, you can see the outline there. So next, I'll take that paperclip tool and I will carefully cut on that line. You don't have to cut it out in one piece. You can cut pieces off like I just did there. So I'm going to cut down here. Okay, and then I'll cut here. Like that. Okay, so now this is ready, and before I go any further, I will probably take the slip jar, put my finger in, get some of that gooey slip there, which is just clay and water, okay, and then I can start making a really nice smooth surface. I don't want it too gooey. I just want to smooth out some of the cracks and bumps. Your hands are your most important tool, and the tool that you're going to use the most. Okay, there we go. Just like that. Okay. All right, so now all these scraps that I tore off, now I get to make symbols out of them. So let's see, what did I have first? Now you can trace these just like you did with the outline of that shape, or you can just make it new. It's up to you. So if I was going to trace it, I would lay this on top of the clay again and trace the shape like that. Okay, and then there it is. And then I'm going to outline it like that. There. And then I gotta erase all the cracks and bumps. That's going to be part of your neatness grade. Okay. Then I can use some of the clay tools for other things. Tools like this that are in your bucket. So let's see. Ooh, I think I'm going to use that one. But there's all kinds of dried up clay on there. No problem. Just take a tool and kind of carve it all out. It'll come out. Okay, just do what you got to do. Okay, like that. Okay, then when you get those crumbs, you just pick them up and put them in the slip jar. Anyway, so now I'm ready for this. So you can see that circle, so I can press like this, not all the way through, just enough. And I think I also want that part where it looks like the thumb would pop through. Now this I would pop through and cut all the way through. Okay, so now I can pop that through to the back. Okay, so like that. Now I don't like all those cracks and bumps, so I'll just get a little wet finger and rub those out. So like that. Okay, so then I would come back to here. And remember, anytime and every time you put two pieces together, no matter how small they are, you have to score, make the scratches. Like that. Shouldn't be deep. And don't poke holes. That will make air bubbles. And then score where it's going to go. Like that. Okay. Then get some slip. Like that. And then press and wiggle. Press and wiggle. Okay, and now I just go back in and erase everything. Okay, it is okay if you want to draw some lines in here. That's okay. Okay, so I could do that. You could also use the garlic press if you have some really skinny things that you want to pop out. Now this one has a whole bunch of dried clay in it, so I need to fold that backwards and pop it through, and I'll just bang that on the table like that. Now it's empty, and again, just take those clay crumbs, put them in the slip jar, and they'll get soft again. And oh no, I dropped crumbs all over. No matter, no worries. Okay, I just take some slip and smooth it back out. Okay. All right, so anyway, back to this. So I'm going to take some more of my scrap clay, and I'll put it in the pocket, close, and it will push through like that. So I could use this for some small things, like I could use it to make the paintbrush part over here. I could use it to make the letters right here, like that. I could do a lot of things with this. So anyway, I could be making the C-I-N-D-Y like that. Okay. But I kind of like how I did it on this one, where I cut the banner out, and then I just kind of drew those in, but you can make the letters pop out too. Okay. So anyway, that's how you start making your personal crest. And remember, you're going to be graded on how neatly you worked. Can we tell what your symbols are? Are the parts popping out, or is it all flat? And is your name in block letters? Okay. And you're going to be graded on if your crest came out in one piece after firing for the first time, because that means you made it correctly. If you didn't score a slip and things pop off, well, yeah, that's going to come off your grade. Okay? So anyway, that's how you make your personal crest. Good luck.